How are we doing today, guys? We are here today at the Cocheco River in Dover, New Hampshire. It is December 4th. It's probably about 24 degrees out right now, about 8:30 in the morning. So I'm gonna walk you through, guys, what I do to fish this river. Primarily a fly fishing river, but the state of New Hampshire has allowed us to use conventional gear here as well. So either center pin setups, spinning setups, or bait casters, whatever you choose. I fish two rods here primarily. I have a Kuma 10.6 float rod. This is just a little 3000 style reel, nothing crazy. I spool this reel up with about 8 to 10 pound mono, and I'll work up. This is a 10'6" rod, and I'll come down to a 5 gram float from Blood Run. We'll run this down to our split pattern right here. Now, can't use lead in New Hampshire, so we're going with loon fly fishing weights. They're just blacked out little tins. Depending on the water flow, we'll go up and down weights. Right now, water's relatively low. I think it's only 40 CFS, so we're not gonna need a lot of weight. So I'll run that down to my micro swivel right here, and then I'll have about 6 to 8 pound tippet. Sometimes I'll go down to 4 if it's real finicky later in the year. And from this rod, I have a small, I think this is a 6mm bead, just plugged right here, and I have about an inch away from the hook. All the hooks here have to be single point barbless, especially if you're going to be using conventional gear. All catch and release here too, by the way. So nothing crazy with the setup. I'll kind of walk you through how I float it down the river here in a little bit. On the next setup, this is a Riversider 13-foot rod. This is my go-to steelhead rod in New York. It's worked great here in New Hampshire too. I like it. Allows me to get drifts over deeper water and a little bit more access to spots and runs that I wouldn't be able to get to with a fly rod. So same style reel, just a 3000, nothing special. On this one, I have set up a little pink worm. These worms are either made by Potski, Powerbait makes a couple. You just get them at Bass Pro Shops, anything like that. Nothing special, just wacky rigged like you would for largemouth bass. For whatever reason, whether it's up here in New Hampshire or out in New York, the steelhead, rainbows, everything, they love this setup. So same thing, we'll adjust the weight as the day goes on depending on the current. But let's take a trip down there and see what we can do. So while walking down, just talk about the river itself. So we're up here on Watson Road. This is the start of the river. Shout out to Three Rivers Stocking Association. They do a fantastic job of stocking the river every year. They typically start in November. They'll make 2 stocking attempts here. The first one this year got pushed back a little bit, but typically, like I said, second week in November, and then the first or second week in December. And I'm not sure, they might actually be even stocking it today. So shout out to them. Here's their sign right here. So it says, this section of the Cocheco River is stocked by Three Rivers Stocking Association for catch and release season. Single barbless hooks, artificial lures and flies only, from October 16th till the 4th Saturday in April. The money for stocking is raised through donations for anglers like you. Please consider donating to our stocking fund. For more information or donate, visit us on Facebook or our website. So there's a QR code right there, but I'll actually attach the link in the script of this video after. So see you guys out there. There we go, first one. This one was on the bead. Looks like a nice little rainbow. Awesome. So, you guys can see this now. A nice little rainbow on the bead. Perfect hook set right in the corner of the jaw right here. Exactly what we wanted. Real cold out here, so we're gonna try to keep this guy in the water and get him back. Perfect, right in the corner of the mouth. Exactly what we want. Hooks out. Bead's still intact, good to go. Get this guy back in. Third cast. There we go. Nice quick release. A little better fish. Nice. Turn the GoPro down for you. Nice rainbow. Right in the corner. Worms get all beat up. These fish fucking slam it. So what we're doing is the split pattern. It brings it down quick into the current. The worm is drifting out in front of it. So you always want your float to be facing back towards you or back of the current. Floats like this means your weight's dragging. Up and down is okay depending on the depth, but you always kind of want that back. That way your bait is always presented to the fish before your split shot. There you go. The pink worm on the long drift. Nice rainbow. Perfect.